Hey, welcome to Po Boy World of Games. Today's another look in Terraria with our boy Po Nightly, and I have a confession to make. I drastically miscalculated on the number of chests that I needed for the storage area. So, as you can see, I have expanded it a bit. I also had an issue after last video. Just as I was shutting everything down, a blood moon happened, and I ended up I wanted to test my little thing here, so I threw in a thing of lava, and as I stood here, all kinds of guys showed up down my little hallway because I had no background here. So I put some background here. Also, while running around, I'll get guys who spawn in here because there's no background. I haven't put the background in yet, but no one will spawn over here because there's background. I haven't decided what I want to put here. I think I'll probably do something like the tin plating wall or copper plating wall, whatever. But here's where I have all the chests, and they're all named, so it's really easy to put everything back. Also, all my snow related stuff, all the cold stuff, slush and snow and whatnot, I wanted to put in the ice chests, but I didn't have enough, so I tore apart my sacrificial world to do that. And I was thinking, I could tear up all the snow here and find all the ice chests in this world, but I didn't want to do that without you guys, and otherwise you come back and all of a sudden I have my map uncovered. That's just not very fair. So I just do it in the sacrificial world. Down here is where I put all my crafting stuff, as you can see, and this is bone wall. I don't know how much I like it, considering I can hardly see some of the crafting stations, and if you're not looking carefully, they're kind of hard to see. But this should give me enough room to expand the crafting area once I get into hard mode. But what I really want to do today is work down in the Underworld. Now, one thing to consider in the Underworld is where the center of the map is. So this is the center of my rocket, and that's where I dug my trench, my highway down to the Underworld. I have to remember that the original spawn area is about here. So if I put the center of my rocket on the right hand side, if I look over here when I'm in the Underworld, I should be pretty safe for summoning the Wall of Flesh. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get down there. Okay, so here's about center of my rocket, and what I need is the center of the world. Why that makes a difference is because if this is on the right side of the rocket, or right side of the world, if I were to try to spawn the Eater or the Wall of Flesh here, it would come from the right and then make everything run to the left. Now, how that works is, let's just say, for instance, that this dirt wall is the center of the world. Okay, the Wall of Flesh is a giant vertical beast that will travel from left to right. And, come on, go away. If you drop the guide doll, on the right side of the center of the world, then the Wall of Flesh comes from the right and moves to the left. If you drop the guide doll in the lava on the left side, then the Wall of Flesh comes from the left and moves to the right. So I need to know where that is, because that's going to determine how I set up my little arena. Now, I threw some dirt down here because there's a big vat of lava, and if I'm killing stuff down here, I don't want the guide doll to drop prematurely. So, I also covered a little bit on the left here, and I moved that lava. That was really just kind of like right down here. Nothing too special. I just moved the lava that way. And what I want to see is if I go all the way over here, and I were to drop the guide doll in the lava there, I would probably be on the left side of the map. Because if you remember, at the top, I said if I keep the center of my rocket, which would be about here now, on the if I keep the center of my rocket on the right side of the screen, then I would be in about center. So this is about the center. I could measure if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. But if this is the center and I drop the guide doll to the left, then the Wall of Flesh will come from the left. So that's perfect. What I want to do now is I want to build a bridge. As you can see, I started it here, and I want to go as far to the right as I need to go. You can find guides and stuff that say about 700 blocks. We'll see. But as you can tell, my bridge is going to go through things like these underground or underworld house thingies, whatever they call these things, and some lava. And so the way I'll get rid of that is the same kind of thing that I do for the hellstone, is I'll just dig the water out, dig the lava out. Once that flows down, I'm back in business. Now another thing to consider is everything that, these guys are relentless. When I'm trying to get rid of lava, like see that lava is above me, I need to have a place for it. Oh my goodness, why can't I jump today? There we go. Okay, so I need a place for it to go, and as you can see, my bridge so far has a bunch of little gaps in it, and I did that specifically so I can, you know, cut out a section underneath my bridge, and then if I do something like that, put a little notch there, I can drain this lava straight down that hole, and it will go out wherever it needs to go to get out, and then I don't have to worry about it. These guys certainly don't like me being here. But now I can continue. And I imagine this is going to be quite a tedious task, so I'm not going to put you through the entire build. I mean, if you really want to, fine, but it's just kind of dull. And what I also want to do is I want to get rid of all this house stuff. So I'm going to actually sit here and remove background wall. Yeah, see, not very fun. So I'll just get back to building and let you guys know when I've got something good to show you. Ooh, take a look at this. This is Fire Blossom. And I really need that to be covered in lava. It only blooms at night too. When it's covered in lava, it'll drop seeds, and then I'll be able to have seeds to replant them. I think I'm going to have to come back. So we're getting close to being done as far as building this little arena. I don't have to go too much further. I probably didn't even really have to go this far. But, come on, Voodoo Demon. I would rather have too much platform than not enough platform. I'm racking up the coins and racking up the voodoo dolls. Look at this. What is it? 5? 6? 5. I've got 5 dolls. So I could summon the Wall of Flesh 5 times if I really wanted to. I don't. Not yet. Not until hard mode will I be farming the Wall of Flesh. But anyway, I'm going to finish this up here. Head back home. How far out did I go? Look at that bridge. Okay. You never know just how far you have to go. And I think I picked a decent enough height that I don't have to destroy too many buildings. At least not too much. If I went any lower, I'd have to destroy more buildings. I'm gonna find some place along here. I'd like to stop up against a building or against a house or the house or a wall or something, some kind of end other than falling off a bridge, just in case I have to go past it. And the problem is it's so dark. It's really hard to tell. Wonder, can I see anything on my map? That is a huge gap. Well, I'm just going to keep on going. Alright, well this looks like a good place to stop. I got a wall that's about a screen's length wide on the map here. At about a little bit longer. But that's good. I'd rather have too much than not enough. But I think I'm going to call it quits for now. This is one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to do for a long time now. I was talking before about the boots, the lightning boots. and ice skates and all that good stuff. Well, I realized that with a second pair of ice skates, I can take my lightning boots and make them into frost spark boots. Now, I don't know exactly how much I like the frost spark boots because they make me run fast on ice, and that's the only material that it makes me run quickly on. But I could make my bridge down in the Underworld out of ice and be able to run super fast. So I'm going to go ahead and combine those wherever it may be. Maybe not. What do I need? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something else. What do I have? Got lightning boots. I'll have to figure that out and get back to you guys. Anyway, if you like this, go ahead and drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Po' Boy out.